it is, what it represents. And so, Lisa, as a member of our Agent Leadership Council and one of our founding members of the Keller Williams Black Realtor Network, really appreciate you being a voice here to talk us through what's going on.
Hey, everybody. I hope this message is finding you guys well. I'm hoping also to get some visuals through Mike. Mike is going to help me maybe with some visuals on this, but I want to talk a little bit about Juneteenth, otherwise known as Jubilee Day, as Freedom Day, as Liberation Day, as Emancipation Day. And you might be going, Lisa, what is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is a holiday that has been celebrated many years by African Americans, but it commemorates the day that formerly enslaved people or people who were enslaved were given their freedom. And that didn't happen on Emancipation Proclamation Day when our president, Lincoln, signed the Emancipation Proclamation, because not everybody got that message. Wow, how about that? So there were people 2 years later who were still serving as enslaved people down in Texas. So they were emancipated by a Union general who went down to Texas and made the proclamation and freed those slaves, the people who were formerly enslaved down in Texas, so that they could also have their freedom. Next slide, Mike. So, you know, in this country, we celebrate July 4th as the independence that we signed from the British rule. However, this did not apply to African Americans. Let that sink in. That did not apply to African Americans. So Juneteenth is the day that African Americans actually had to create to celebrate their freedom here in the United States from being enslaved people 90 years later. How about that? So, Mike, do you think we can do the TikTok video?
I'm gonna try. All right. So if this goes wrong, nobody blame Lisa, blame me, because I'm not sure if I can pull this off. Can we? Is that on your screen now?
It's on the screen, and now you just have to press play.
Well, now I'm going to make sure the sound goes through as well. Hold on, one more thing. There's a thing I can check to optimize for video. So let's see if this works.
Happy Juneteenth. What? What do you mean? You say you don't know about Juneteenth. Well, allow me to educate you. So approximately 2 years after Lincoln signed this little document right here, the Battle of Palmito Ranch, May 12, 1865 was fought and won by Union forces. Now pause. I know what you're thinking.
Langston, if the last battle of the Civil War was fought in May, why do we celebrate in June?
Well, my friend, that is because plantation owners wanted one last harvest out of enslaved peoples. Until General Granger Gordon showed up in Galveston, Texas, I was saying that 5 times fast, with 2,000 troops and declared all enslaved black peoples free. Since that day, 155 years ago, the descendants of these enslaved people have eaten things to celebrate, such as red velvet cake, watermelon, strawberry pie, crimson hot links, and so much more. The red coloration that they have in common symbolizes the blood of our ancestors that was spilled, yet the resilience that they have. So during this Juneteenth, when somebody asks why we celebrate and what it's about, you let them know.
All right.
All right.
I did it.
So, you know, I believe that, you know, presentations have got to be fun and entertaining and informative. So that was my son, who is majoring in Africana Studies in college. I asked him to, and also film studies. So he created that for us to kind of give us a general overview about Juneteenth, but also you're going to see in our KWGM groups, I'm going to drop in a calendar of local Juneteenth celebrations that are going on here in the area that you can attend and possibly participate in for this particular celebration. But our company is going to be observing Juneteenth. Keller Williams International is going to be observing Juneteenth throughout the entire company. So this is a really big thing and a really good acknowledgement to have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for your leadership and your contribution. And I did not realize, did you say that was your son on the TikTok?
That was my son.
I did not know that. I did not know that. Well, that's so cool. I now feel even better that I didn't screw that up trying to get it to play. So listen, thank you so much. And guys, just to be clear, the office is closed on Friday. The Cuyahoga County Auditor's Office is also closed, so nothing will file, no checks will be processed. If that is going to be a major pain point for you in one way or another, please reach out to a member of the staff and we'll work to alleviate any stress or strain ahead of time. But Lisa, thank you again so much for your contribution and for your education of our agents.